Good morning. Today, the topic I want to talk about it is I think most of the students don't want to hear. Why? So, what is the topic about how to love your homework? Okay, about homework. How to love your homework. Of course, most of us, like 99.9 people, uh, they don't like to do their homework. Why? Not only homework, like because of doing homework is painful. Not only homework, go to the gym, right? Doing exercise or reading is painful, or those kind of activity like doesn't give us like a pleasure, like scrolling TikTok, using social media, watching movie. That's why we don't like to do them. And then we always uh, like our brain. How our brain work is when you're going to do the painful things, so it always block you. It always prevent you. Like that's why. And then we always postpone or delay it, like, oh, later, later, tomorrow, but become never. Okay. So today's topic is we are going to discuss about how to love your homework. How to love your homework, how to love doing like the painful thing, like difficult things. How? And then the first, you have to rewire your brain. Uh, you know, like homework. Rather than you say, I have to do it, or you can say, I choose to do it. Okay. So instead of viewing homework as a punishment, like work or duty, so remind yourself that um, you choose to do it. Okay, so you are choosing to do it to achieve like a long-term goal, such as what is this, getting good grade at school, right? Or reducing future stress, or mastering a subject, right? And then stop calling it, what is this, work or duty, or start calling it practice. Why practicing, or practice? Like our Ronaldo said, right? Practice make us perfect. So just like practicing a sport or an instrument, like that. Why? Because of homework. When you practice it, and then homework build your skill. Plus, and then remind yourself that that homeworks help you understand material better and boost your grade and make tests easier, right? So view it as a challenge to conquer, because of without challenging yourself, there won't be growth or improvement, like that. That is how we do our homework, right? And then most of just think, like most of, not most, all successful people embrace challenges, like that. So if you want to grow, you should challenge yourself, like that. So love your homework, okay? Love to study like that. And then why? Why I ask you to love your homework? Why? Teacher, I don't love my homework. So you have to, switch your brain, like a rewiring, rather than, oh, I have to do too, I choose to do. Okay? I have to do too, I choose to do. So not only do this homework, so I practice it because practice make you perfect. That's why I love to do my homework. Just imagine when you finish your homework, right? So you want to go to school, you are happy to go to school. And then even when you play with your friend also, you are happy. There's no more burden like, oh, I need to do homework. So just imagine at the time. So when you finish your homework, it make you feel so good, right? That's why I love to do my homework exactly as my teacher says I should. I love to do my homework. I never miss a day. Okay? So why you should love your homework? I hope you learned something from this video. So bye bye. See you next video. Okay?